It's 1 a.m. The world is asleep, but you're still awake, drowning in a pool of work, stressing out, trying to wonder if this is what success looks like. Well, I've been there and I'm still there, by the way. And that is what entrepreneurship looks like sometimes, which no one talks about. Now, in this video, I want to share some dark side to entrepreneurship with you. The dark side that no one talks of, no one wants to explain, no one wants to unveil to you. We all make it seem as if entrepreneurship is a smooth journey. You see all these guys online trying to be gurus, sharing their flashy things online, trying to say, good stuff about entrepreneurship, that I started this 2 days ago and I've made X amount of money. But most of them tend to forget to share the parts where they drown in a pool of work. They feel like giving up. They feel like everything is lost. They feel like everything is stagnant. They don't share that part with you. But in this video, I want to share my personal experiences and the challenges that I've realized a lot of people go through this entrepreneurship journey called the dark side, where we tend to hide from the media and from people who are trying to venture into it. Now, getting into entrepreneurship, I would advise you that if it's something you feel like doing, you should get into it. I wouldn't discourage you from joining. But there are some dark side to it that you need to know and understand and take into consideration before you venture onto the whole entrepreneurship journey. Now, in this video, I want to share some bits and tips with you that you can use to help yourself, groom yourself, and carry yourself up anytime you feel stuck in those moments. Let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing I want to highlight is that on your journey of entrepreneurship, one downside to it is that you would find yourself in isolation most times. When your friends are going out for parties, they are trying to have fun, they are doing this and that. Most times, because of how entrepreneurship is shaped, the kind of industry you are in, the kind of services you're offering, the kind of business you're doing, you realize that most times there's a lot of things, especially when you're starting off from ground. You realize that there are a lot of tasks on you, there are a lot of responsibilities on you, there are a lot of challenges that you have to hurdle through before you can sleep in a day, or sometimes you even miss your sleep trying to just catch up with clients, or they're trying to catch up with how to make the business successful and all that. So isolation is one dark side of entrepreneurship that a lot of people don't talk about. They don't even highlight it. They don't even try to mention it for you to know that on this journey of entrepreneurship and of this journey of trying to run your own business, trying to start something for yourself, there are lots of setbacks you're going to face. There are lots of challenges you're going to face. There are lots of isolation moments that you're going to find yourself in. And if you don't groom yourself ahead of time, you would find out that once you get into that space, if you don't take care, you might end up giving up. But I'm here to tell you that it's just a dark side to it. It doesn't mean that's the end of the road. Isolation is part of the journey. So embrace it when it comes. Try to find your way around it. I have another video where I've explained how to avoid burnout as an entrepreneur or business owner. So do well to check the channel to check that video as well. Now, if you are new here, do hit the subscribe button. If you're an old friend, share this video with a friend. Let someone see this. Let them know it's not over yet. They shouldn't give up yet. But all the challenges they are facing is part of the journey they are going through. I do still face isolation in some days, but well, I've embraced it. I've gotten to understand that it's part of the journey. So I don't give up when it comes. I don't feel frustrated when it comes. I just channel my energy through and find a way out. The second thing I want to mention on this journey of entrepreneurship and its dark side is that there are a lot of uncertainties on the way. You can have a lot of plans in mind, a lot of hope and faith in yourself, but there are a lot of uncertainties that you can't predict. And it's just a way of life. You can't really predict exactly what's going to happen in the next minute in your life. Neither can you predict exactly what's going to happen in the next year of your life. So uncertainties are part of life. They are part of the entrepreneurship journey. They are part of life in general, in terms of whether you are a business owner or even working for someone or even being on the entrepreneurship journey. Uncertainties are part of life. And when it comes, try your possible best to embrace them and learn from them. Try your possible best to find a way to channel that uncertainties into a moment of trying to gain faith in yourself and gain faith in what you're trying to do. So uncertainties do not break you. They rather come in to help you master your faith and master your journey as well. Last but not the least, financial stress is one of the huge factors where A lot of people try to hide away from the media and make it seem as if entrepreneurship is just an easy journey where you start selling something, the next minute you've made $100,000, you've made a 1 million sale mark and all that. It's not easy like that. There are a lot of financial risks involved. There are lots of financial uncertainties involved. There are lots of risks involved actually. So you putting your money into something, hoping that it's going to work out, and it doesn't work out, that's a huge financial loss. People clear their bank accounts, their savings, their investments and everything to start a business, and it doesn't work out. It's not going to be an easy journey. It's not going to be a sure guarantee. Even with the best business plans, some still do fail. So financial risk is something that you have to have clarity on, to know that you are going to have financial losses along the way. You are going to have financial gains along the way. But just keep in mind that when those losses come, you shouldn't give up. You should find strategies around it to help you re-strategize, to help you gain clarity, to help you gain lessons that you didn't have known without those losses. And you know, on a journey of entrepreneurship, most investors do say they like entrepreneurs who have failed. Now, the reason why they like those people is because failure helps you learn. So if you failed before, you've learned something unique in there that a normal person on a normal day wouldn't have learned. A normal business owner who haven't failed before wouldn't have learned. So failure is part of the journey. Failure helps you learn. So financial risk, well, it's on the journey of entrepreneurship. One way or the other, you're going to face it. I have faced it several times. I still do face it from time to time, making